The United States is a land of natural beauty, home to deserts, oceans, mountains, and forests, but hidden within these landscapes are animals struggling to survive. These creatures aren't just rare, they're vanishing. In this video, we're showcasing 5 of the most endangered animals in the U.S. From coastal turtles to sky-soaring birds and secretive predators, their stories are heartbreaking but inspiring. Each one teeters on the brink of extinction, yet there's still hope. Stay with us until the end, where you'll meet the rarest of them all. Let's get started. 1. Red wolf. The red wolf, native to the southeastern United States, is now one of the rarest canids in the world. With fewer than 20 individuals left in the wild, this striking predator has become a symbol of wildlife on the edge. The red wolf is smaller than a gray wolf and larger than a coyote, easily identified by its cinnamon-colored coat and long legs. Once roaming across multiple states, habitat destruction, aggressive predator control, and interbreeding with coyotes drove it to near extinction. By 1980, it was declared extinct in the wild. Thankfully, captive breeding programs helped reintroduce them into a small protected zone in North Carolina. Despite this, their numbers remain critically low due to lack of enforcement, illegal shootings, and disappearing territory. These wolves live mostly in the Alligator River National Wildlife Refuge, where they hunt deer, rabbits, and small game. Conservationists continue to push for stronger protections and expanded territories, but time is running out. Without serious action, the red wolf could disappear forever. 2. Florida panther. Deep in the Everglades and dense cypress swamps of southern Florida roams a rare and reclusive predator, the Florida panther. Once ranging across the southeastern U.S., it now survives in fragmented patches of habitat. Estimates suggest that only 120 to 200 individuals remain in the wild. This subspecies of the cougar faces numerous threats, including vehicle collisions, habitat loss due to urban development, and genetic problems caused by inbreeding. The Florida panther is easily distinguished from its western cousins by its smaller size and slightly kinked tail, a result of its shallow gene pool. Conservation efforts have included the introduction of Texas cougars to increase genetic diversity, along with the construction of wildlife underpasses to prevent road deaths. Still, habitat fragmentation remains the most urgent threat. With Florida's population expanding, the panther's territory shrinks daily. As top predators, they play a vital role in maintaining ecosystem balance by controlling deer and wild hog populations. Saving the Florida panther isn't just about protecting a species, it's about preserving Florida's wild heritage. 3. Hawaiian monk seal. On the remote islands and beaches of Hawaii lives one of the world's most endangered marine mammals, the Hawaiian monk seal. With only around 1,500 individuals left, this seal species is critically endangered and facing mounting threats. These seals are non-migratory and spend their lives around the Hawaiian archipelago. They rest on sandy beaches and hunt in coral reefs for fish, octopus, and crustaceans. Their decline is due to a combination of threats: entanglement in fishing gear and ocean debris, habitat loss from rising sea levels, food shortages, and disease. Human interaction has also driven them away from key resting areas. Conservationists are working tirelessly to rescue entangled seals, clean up marine debris, and nurse injured individuals back to health. Local volunteers and scientists are also using tracking technology to monitor seal movement and survival. Laws now protect monk seals from human harassment, but enforcement is challenging. Despite all odds, the population has seen slow growth in recent years thanks to these efforts. The Hawaiian monk seal is a vital part of the Pacific marine ecosystem, acting as a top predator in the food chain. 4. California condor. With a wingspan of nearly 10 feet, the California condor is the largest flying bird in North America, and one of the most endangered. By 1987, the species was extinct in the wild, with only 27 individuals left. Conservationists captured every remaining condor for an emergency captive breeding program. Thanks to decades of dedicated work, there are now over 300 condors flying free in parts of California, Arizona, Utah, and Baja California. These majestic scavengers soar for miles in search of carcasses, playing a vital role in ecosystem cleanup. But dangers still loom. Lead poisoning from bullet fragments in animal remains is the #1 threat to condors today. Collisions with power lines and ingestion of small trash also endanger them. Each condor is tagged, monitored, and in some cases, treated for lead poisoning throughout its life. Breeding and training programs teach young condors how to avoid human dangers. The California condor's comeback is one of the most inspiring conservation stories in history, but it's far from over. Continued funding, awareness, and policy enforcement are critical for their survival. 5. Kemp's Ridley sea turtle. The Kemp's Ridley sea turtle is the smallest, and most endangered, sea turtle species in the world. These turtles are known for their synchronized nesting, called arrabatas, where thousands of females come ashore together, mainly in Tamaulipas, Mexico, and Texas. In the 1940s, over 40,000 females were documented nesting in a single day. But by the 1980s, that number had dropped to just a few hundred. Overharvesting of eggs, accidental capture in fishing gear, oil spills, and plastic pollution have pushed the population to the brink. Even today, only a few thousand nesting females exist worldwide. Conservation programs have since established protected nesting beaches, used turtle excluder devices in fishing nets, and guarded nests around the clock. These efforts have helped the population grow, but the turtle remains critically endangered. Kemp's Ridleys face new threats from climate change, which affects nesting success and hatchling sex ratios. The survival of this turtle depends on international cooperation, stricter fishing regulations, and public support. As ancient mariners, they've roamed the oceans for millions of years, but now, they need our help to avoid disappearing forever. 6. Sierra Nevada bighorn sheep. High in the rugged peaks of California's Sierra Nevada lives one of the rarest mountain dwellers in North America, the Sierra Nevada bighorn sheep. Once numbering in the thousands, this subspecies of bighorn sheep now has fewer than 300 individuals surviving in the wild. These animals are uniquely adapted to life at high elevations, navigating steep, rocky cliffs with ease. But their survival has been severely threatened by disease, habitat loss, and competition from domestic livestock. One of the greatest threats is pneumonia, transmitted from domestic sheep grazing near their range. In the early 20th century, unregulated hunting and livestock grazing decimated their numbers. Though protected by law since 1999, recovery has been slow and difficult. Biologists have worked to monitor herds, relocate individuals, and limit disease exposure, but the sheep remain extremely vulnerable. Climate change is now adding pressure by altering vegetation and snowpack, making it harder for them to access food. As symbols of the American wilderness, Sierra Nevada bighorns are not only important ecologically but culturally, they represent resilience and strength. Watching one climb a sheer granite cliff is like witnessing nature's perfection. These 5 animals are more than just endangered, they're a living alarm bell, reminding us how fragile nature truly is. But it's not too late. Through awareness, policy changes, and individual action, we can help save these incredible creatures. If this video inspired you, hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's give a voice to the voiceless, and fight to keep these wonders alive for future generations.